You know, child, people show their true faces when money's involved. I learned that lesson the hard way. After my husband passed, I lived quietly in our old countryside home, white curtains, a rose garden, and memories in every corner. My son Mark and his wife Lisa visited often at first. They brought me groceries, smiles, and slowly, questions about my property. Mom, Mark would say, all sugaring his tone, you shouldn't live alone anymore, you're getting old. That house is too much for you to handle. I wasn't stupid. I saw Lisa's eyes light up whenever she looked at my diamond brooch or the silver tea set. Still, I smiled, poured the tea, and said nothing. Then one morning Mark arrived with a suitcase. Mom, he said, we found the perfect care home for you. Peaceful, safe, you'll love it. I stared at him for a long moment. Did I ask to leave? I asked quietly. He didn't meet my eyes. 2 days later, I was sitting in a small room at Willow Grove Care Home, surrounded by strangers. I'd been dumped. Like an old piece of furniture no one wanted. But here's what my son didn't know. I wasn't as helpless as I looked. Before moving, I had quietly changed my will. Not a penny of my estate was in his name anymore. I had transferred everything. The house, the savings, even my jewelry into a trust for the one person who had never asked me for anything. My caregiver, Emily. She was kind, patient, and treated me like a person, not a burden. For months Mark didn't call. Not once. But when I accidentally mentioned to a neighbor that I'd de-sold the house and given away my fortune, word traveled fast. 3 days later, he came storming into the care home, red-faced and fake crying. Mom, what have you done? Lisa and I were planning to renovate the house for you. You can't just... I cut him off with a smile. Oh, darling, I said softly, you told me I was too old to manage things, so I let someone else handle it. You should be relieved. His jaw dropped. You gave it away? To that nurse? No, I said. To someone who didn't throw me away. The silence after that was delicious. His wife muttered something about ungrateful old women and stormed out. Mark followed, no hug, no apology, just rage. But a week later, he came back alone. His eyes were swollen, his pride deflated. Mom, he whispered. I'm sorry. I was greedy. I thought I was doing what's best. I see now what I did to you. I believed him, maybe because I saw a bit of the boy he once was, the one who used to bring me wildflowers from the garden. I forgave him, but the money? That stayed gone. Now, I live here at Willow Grove, peaceful and free. I sip my tea by the window every morning, watch the sunrise, and smile, because the day my greedy family betrayed me was the same day I got my life back. And darling, if there's one thing this old woman has learned, it's this. Never underestimate a quiet grandmother. We've seen too much, and we know exactly how to settle the score, without ever raising our voice.